Hey guys, Jake here. Been a while, I know, but I'm gonna bring you Athens versus Egypt replay. Uh, Me and Mr. Monster. So I brung 4 Citizen Cav, 4 Thorax Hoplites, 2 Thuriospheres, 3 Pikemen, 2 Rhodian Slingers, um, 2 Tarantine Cav, and a Thorax General. My opponent brung a Scythe Chariot, 4 Egyptian Cavalry, 3 Egyptian Slingers, 2 Rhodian Slingers, 3 Egyptian Pikemen, 2 Latian Royal Guard, 2 Levy Thuriospheres, and then 2 Thuriospheres. And so far, based off the 2 builds, Thorax Hoplites are actually really good because of their elite spear. And this is with the BBB mod, also known as the Blade Balance mod, where it tweaks a few things like Levy Freeman, instead of them having like 5 javelins, I think they only have 1 or 2 now. And the more expensive spear unit of barbarians have more javelins if they already have javelins. Okay, the game's lagging. Pause it. Yeah. So these are 2 setups. Right now we're both checking out each other's armies. And from what I saw at first, I'm like, this isn't right. Where's everything? Oh, and for the Blade Balance mod, it adds more guys to pikemen also to try and make them a little bit more better. Yeah, but as Air said, you can't really make pikemen any better. They're still crap because of the how aggressive they act and stuff like that. And also, what's really annoying, alright, if you see how this goes on, I noticed that if you have the pikeman thing out, then this will sometimes happen, but if you don't have it on, alright, and then you move them up, it won't do that. It's weird. Well, we'll fast forward here. Fraps and my game do not work out very well. Maybe it'll work better. Oh, and I sent my Tarantine Calf to go scout. Maybe it'll work better if I go like this. Yeah. No. Ugh. Gruesome. I'll just sit right here for about a minute. I need to get a better PC. But in order to do that, I'm gonna have to get, because right now I play on a laptop, and that's probably what bugs it out a little bit, like makes it all gruesome to watch. So right now we pretty much both did the same thing. We divided our forces into 2 contingents. I put my 2 Citizen Cav over here with Thurios, Thorax, just to match him with his Levy Thurios over there. And I brung the Thurios Spears to help support Cav engagements, or say, like my Tarantine Cav, I'm busy with them, or my Tarantine Cav can support Cav engagements while these guys help something else. They're more of a support unit, if anything, while the main engagement goes. Oh, and I brought the second wind and battle rhythm general. I also don't like his choice of Oh, you forgot to bring his, like, the general ability. No, oh no, he brought the morale guy. So right now we're just going, checking each other's out, seeing how each armies will probably pan out, devising plans, that kind of crap. He decides to push these guys up a little bit. If I, and, oh, yeah, see, I make a mistake. This is kind of weird thing. I meant to get at his Rhodian slingers. I did click on his stereospheres because I thought they were going to start firing upon me, and then these guys started firing upon me. Well, at least then my, oh, and also I charged my stereospheres. Oh, oh, wrong side. Yeah, but this turns into a big thing, as I decided to charge him all down the line. But I didn't notice this until later, but what he should do, and I should get that mod where you get the red paint things and stuff like that. Well, he charged my Thorax Hoplites with his Galatian Railguard, which was a good move, because I had it locked on his Stereospheres. Wow, because I believe I was busy doing something else on the other flank. Yeah, see, my micro is kind of crap. Yeah. Oh, and then we have a second engagement going on over here. Yeah, and the balance of power is kind of even because of his Scythe Chariots. And he does the same thing again over on this flank. He gets a nice charge on my Thorax Hoplites, but these guys, these Stereospheres are gonna get a lot of good volleys on the backs of the Galatian Railguard. And this engagement's gonna work out great for me. Yeah. There's Hoplites. Oh, and Egyptian Cav. In this now, they are on camels. Yeah, forgot to mention that. And my Citizen Cav is going to win, mostly because of the Tarantine Cav in this engagement. Otherwise, they would have lost, I believe. I think they would have lost. And then, Stereospheres into the back of Galatian Railguard. And, are those mine? No, these are his. They're not in formation attack. Sometimes the formations will glitch out, like when you hit Hoplite Wall or something like that. And that engagement's gonna go wonderfully for me now. Some close-ups. My Citizen Cav is just gonna sit here for now. Oh, now he's gonna start deploy his Scythe Chariots. I think it's a little early for that, if you ask me. And then, because I noticed this, I'm going to sling around my Rhodian Slingers. And I'm going to put my pikemen right here to deny anything coming forward over here. Hold on, give me a minute. I'm back. Sorry about that. So, where were we? Oh yeah, Scythe Chariots. Play. Scythe Chariots start coming into my Thorax Hoplites. Ooh, that's nasty. That was nasty. Can we get Scythe Chariot cam? Yay. Because nothing else is going on, really. He runs off with them. Trying to get away from the pikemen and stuff like that, because my Rhodian slingers were shooting at them, and the pikemen, if they were to charge into them, then they would be screwed. Oh, then once I realize his scythe chariots are going to run away, I'm just going to start shooting him in the back with the Galatian Royal Guard. And that will do a lot of damage. Look at that. Already down to 72 men within a volley. And now that the next one is about to come in, it's down to 55. Then he realizes this, charging Ethereal Spheres. But I start shooting them with this mercenary Rodian, and I bring up my Gen to help support. My Citizen Cav is just sitting here. Should really charge the mercenary Rodian slingers. But he decides to charge my Citizen Cav in the back with this Egyptian Cav. Galatian Royal Guard, we're just finished off Thorax Hoplite. And these Tarantine Cav are going to get destroyed by the Levitherios. Should micro them better. Then I decided to push these guys up just to get his Egyptian slingers out. Then he brings his scythe chariots, but these guys have good morale if they were like an infantry unit, but once they lose like 2 or 3 guys, no, more like 4, they start to waver, kind of rout. Well, I lost this flank, even though it doesn't look like it as of right now, but they're gonna get destroyed. They're overwhelmed. And so I decide to pull back, and he decides to pull back, and I won this flank because of the Rodian slingers. Really, I think my entire existence to them. So we both pull back, and we try and set up over here. Yeah. So this is one of the things I like about this game is that it sometimes turns out to be a multiple engagement type thing. And as of right now, it looks like he will win. But then again, the pikemen could be the difference, because in endgame, they're actually pretty good. And no, nobody pike boxed or did a triangle with them. So let's just fast forward. Get this out of the way. So right now we're just resetting up and everything. And I decided to overload this side with infantry. And right now we're just like doing skirmishing and stuff like that. Oh, and the Tarantine Cav that was over there, I forgot about this. Unlike my opponent. Well, I decided, well, they were pretty much out of ammo and they were dead already. So I decided to recharge a Rodian slinger and some other slinger. Yeah, crap slinger somewhere around here. And that routed them. So right now my Rodians and his Egyptian slingers are gonna go toe for toe right now, I believe. But I decided to push them back with my Tarantine Cav. Because I don't really want to skirmish with them, because they will win, and I need my Rodian slingers for his infantry. Okay, things are starting to happen now. So I decided to push them back again, push his crap back, because they were shooting my pikemen, and I didn't really need that right now because they're kind of useful. And then I am shooting what? I'm shooting pikemen, or no? This is fire on. No, I'm shooting Egyptian slingers. and I'm shooting them in the back. He decides to go into ledge with these guys for whatever reason. Ledge doesn't really work unless you want a good thing. And I decide to tie down his Egyptian cav with my Tarantine cav just so I can get my thorax hoplites into that. And I have not used my general really yet, so they are at full strength, and a full strength unit at late game is really useful. Oh, and he decides to charge his Egyptian cav into my thorax hoplites just so he can get a clean charge with ethereal spheres. No, never mind, he retreats. Yeah, that's a good idea. Oh. Then he starts shooting them with Rhodian slingers. That's actually really good. And I decided to put my pikeman like this because I wasn't sure if his Egyptian cav would want to come around and try and get to that. So I'm denying this flank and trying to hold any pikemen that come forward. I decide to push this pikeman up and try and help against the Galatian rail guard. This guy is going to be a real pain in the ass. Yeah, and then my Tarantine cav go down here. And he decides to push his Egyptian cav into my thorax hoplites just because to hold them down. While he gets shots off with the slingers. And then I get my pikemen into his Galatian railguard, but they decide to pull out and retreat. But he starts bringing his Egyptian pikemen into my back. And then my Rhodian slingers, because I wanted to bring them out over here just to get shots over here. He decides, and then he notices that I'm pulling them back. So he decides to try and deny that off to me. With my pikemen, I'm trying to use them like cover type of thing. And this thorax hoplite, what am I going to do with that guy? Well, I get my thorax hoplites into this fight. I mean, my pikemen into this fight. Into his Galatian royal guard. And they have 36 kills, and my thorax hoplite gen has 100. It's really, really good. Oh, and then our two pikemen start going head to head. He should have really charged my pikemen in the back, and that probably would have won this fight. So my pikemen are actually a lot better than his pikemen. Because my pikemen are better trained than his. Yeah. Our pikemen have better stats. And they cost more, so they should have better stats. So he decides to rear charge me back. And yeah, I'm going to start taking losses really, really fast. I route his... Oh, and then these two pikemen went head to head. And we just killed the Egyptian royal guard off the field. My pikemen route from being attacked in the back because they don't have really good morale. 45, that's kind of crap. My mercenary units have better morale. That's how bad pikemen are. So I decide to pull back, get my forces together, and I almost forgot about that guy. And what do I do with them? Yeah, I just try and get back. This entire time still, my Rhodian slingers still have ammo. 102 kills on this one. Let's just fast forward. Oh, he captures my thorax hoplites because I think I ran him into one of his Egyptian slingers, and he decides to try and surround me in it. So while that's going on, I'm trying to chase down this group. and shoot them. And I forgot my... Where's this guy going? Who knows? Maybe the replay bugged. Thorax Appleite's gone down with 115 kills. So yeah. And right now I'm deciding to shoot its Egyptian pikemen in the back, and they're going to start dying really, really quick because they only have 50 armor. Now I decide to take these guys off of phalanx with their pikes out because it actually slows them down a little bit. So if you take them off phalanx mode, that will speed them up, and I catch this unit because of it. Okay, I'm back. What? Oh. Sorry, that was my mom. Well, I'm still gonna pepper his slingers with my slingers. They will win. Yeah. My pikeman got hold of a few of his pikemen. Oh, that looks cool. Then I decided to go after his Egyptian slingers with my pikemen because they aren't on skirmish mode. That will actually get a few. And my Rhodian slingers, this one with 111 kills, ran out of ammo. And I think, wait, their daggers out? Yeah, they're out of ammo, and my guys aren't though. So I retreat them. Yeah, I retreat, but he gets a hold of them. Well, I tried to. So weird trying to figure out which is which. Yeah, and then our pikemen go head to head over here. Looks like my pikemen are losing because of the numbers disadvantage. But then I get this pikeman into the back of his pikeman. I don't have their pikes out because they can get more damage done without their pikes out, because this is in a rear charge. Still won't recommend using pikemen for rear charging though. Not really the best idea. Or even any type of charge. Well, my Thorax Appleite gen saved my pike, this Rhodian slinger because it still has ammo in it. But his pike get into it. Yeah, my general still isn't dead. That's what I love. Oh, and then with this Rhodian slinger, I'm just starting to run after these guys, which is a bad idea because they're out of ammo. But these guys aren't. They're covering. They're trying to kill my gen. My friend always says I have immortal generals, and I believe that is true. My generals never tend to die. But they do rout. That does happen. Pike on pike. I love that. So I decided to chase his Egyptian slingers with Rhodian slingers. These guys will win. Yeah, I charge these guys, so hopefully help them out. I put them in pike phalanx. So yeah, let's rope. Yeah, his guy's going to chain route after that. And that was it. Yep, good game to my opponent. It was a fun match and it was exciting, that's for sure, when I was playing it. So yeah. Alright. Thanks guys. So yeah. Oh, this Rhodian Singer, 161 kills. 147. This one I kinda threw out the window. I'm even sure how they even got routed. His Rhodian Slinger did okay. Ha, that's funny. 24-24. That's we lost. I lost one man though. So yeah, Secure it's kind of didn't too well. Glacier Rollguard didn't too well. These guys didn't do well at all. These guys didn't do well. This one did okay for a pike. This pike unit did unbelievably well for being a pikeman. Same with this one. This one did about average, what you expect. This guy got thrown out the window. That guy too. This guy did okay. Not 1-2. Same with Night Shine. He did good. Somebody Carrington Cav did okay. This guy did unbelievably horrible. No kills. 88-44. Yeah. It's a good game by my opponent. So yeah. Thanks for watching guys.